There's no powder blue fucking pants. That's the only way you can tell the difference if you use these ones, I think. Fucking two teams.
Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California.
Bring it.
It's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
From the future home of Super Bowl 56, there's a look at SoFi Stadium just south of downtown Los Angeles. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Zach Wilson.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. 25 carries, 130 yards.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. DJ Chark, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. Wilson. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Wilson. And that's incomplete.
Good D, guys.
So defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here come the Chargers as they get set for their first drive. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
Who's that, Boza?
They'll run with a big back. A.J. Dillon trucks over him. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On first down, Hurd. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Dillon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 22 carries, 138 yards, and a touchdown.
Leading the league in rushing after week 1. You know he'd love to double down and continue that type of play here in week 2.
Now Parker off the play fake.
I knew it.
Can't get rid of it. He's taken down. But Nick Bosa is so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down.
It's all right. Be real fast, Nick.
Parker to throw on 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Couldn't catch it.
Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Oh, I missed.
At the 13.
Damn it.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training.
Damn, he pushed me up. He's good, man.
And turn it into positives moving forward.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Dillon. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Parker.
God dang.
To his left. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run for it with Dillon. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Decided to go for it right there.
Oh, yeah. Your side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned. He's coming for you.
They go play action here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Parker. Right back to Freiermuth. Complete this time.
Get in there.
Takes it down deep into enemy territory.
He's so slow.
A big play there for L.A.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just have receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A.J. Dillon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first-quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they score in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long. They're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamin Davis. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Wow.
They'll run on first down. Hurd. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Well, this defense for the Colts, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the
Sorry,
win.
Matt. I didn't want to.
Lapses that they're looking to correct.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chargers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Give him the ball. He got down there.
To try to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
On 2nd down.
Oh, man, he gets through there.
Pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
An interesting
man, he blew that up.
Because they kept extra
Just fucking
DBs
wow.
Despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed
Think couldn't get in there. Got him.
Get the pressure and bring him down. Isaiah Simmons drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. Well, last game he had 2 sacks, got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to...
Now a hit and a loose football, and the Colts pick it up, 20. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And now, as with every potential, we're going to take a second look at this.
He was down.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Some pass interference there? Come on, man. Jeez.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Being chased out left.
Got rid of it.
On the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced
Come
a
on,
couple
Hartman.
big complete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Damn it.
Hanson to his left. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at the 18. 37 yards on the punt with no return. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet either. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. There's Wilson to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Kenny Clark able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out quickly. This is not a bad kick here. Able to slither by.
Damn it, dude. That was close.
There holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals.
A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
Escaping the pressure right. The 20, 5.
Beautiful.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
Well, this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
They all came up for the tight end.
Because you want to get better each and
Wide
every week
open.
and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen.
Beautifully done.
Offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. The second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates, find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. The Colts on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now it's Wilson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season.
Oh, damn it. I fucked that up because I thought he wasn't going to be there. Good block, though.
His offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They run with Dillon. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 82 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Back to throw. Parker. Flush to it, and he's in for a Charger touchdown. It's their quarterback with his second touchdown.
Bo's gonna run up on me.
7 on the year. And the
Yeah, that's what I gotta do.
continue to pull away here in this first half.
Just missed me too.
We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
Lutz good on the extra point, and a route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's struggled. His team has struggled. You talk to me a lot about looking to your leaders. Maybe it's time for him to put his mark on this game.
Agreed. And how that has to happen is somehow he's got to flush out everything that's happened so far and almost start over and get back to that confident level and know that he can play the game, because so far this has been a real struggle.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got the interceptions, trying to turn it around. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Wilson's throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Wilson will throw again. Then he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Here's Wilson. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Here's Parker throwing on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And the timing is off that time.
Are you not going to throw a flag?
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Parker. Open man, that's the tight end flyer move. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Back to throw. Parker steps away to his left. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will do it for this first half. We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Mecole Hardman. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So here are the Chargers to take over. They've got the lead right now in this ball game, and they got the victory last week against the Rams, so some good momentum as they come up 1st and 10. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground.
Dude,
this will be a gain of 5 as he
didn't block anyone.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
On 3rd down, here's Dillon. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Dillon. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
To throw is Parker on 3rd down. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Parker.
Come on, dude. Can you block
And he goes
anyone?
down.
This guy's fucking old as dirt and he sucks to it.
Get home for the sack.
Block someone.
9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. Parker being chased out left. A short one there to Freiermuth. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Dillon. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll run here with Dillon. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A.J. Dillon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, I'll tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you, no question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the 2nd half. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is, just what you said, you've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Open man has got her. A gain of 6 there on 1st. On 2nd down. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Wilson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Wilson. He's got the hook up to Lazard.
Every time I switch off the guy, they throw it to that guy.
Catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man because now you're running away from someone
and
you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on
Come on, let's get a pick. Don't let him in.
On 2nd and 1, Wilson, and he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. The Colts on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Open man, Lamb, it's complete.
God, he's forcing shit for a 1st down.
First down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Montgomery back to the ground. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery.
Oh, I thought they...
And he'll be brought down here.
Oh, that was a play action. Damn. Whatever. Ooh, you got one.
I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Montgomery is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
The extra point by Sly is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Here's Hardman on the return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
He's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see him back. Just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive.
Get the fuck out of here. Come on. Hit him one fucking time in his ankle. Something. Jesus, dude.
But you do need to know as a young quarterback that if you're going to spread the field, the ball's got to come out quick. And you have to know where to go with the football. Really pre-snap.
Nowhere to go. Here he lost the football.
Get it, big boy. Nobody can block the fucking guy.
You always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there.
Hit him, man. Grab him. Football's become such pussy shit. Hit the fucker. Paid millions of dollars. They need to be hit.
Still a big hole to climb out of,
Sorry,
especially at this
that's the
late
truth.
stage of the contest. Now Wilson on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Lutz with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. And his throw is incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost
whatever.
I think the receivers now
That's all right.
running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
On first down, Wilson. On the slant, this is Chark. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play there on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. A give. This is Montgomery. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11 now. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Slide for the PAT. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. Here's Hardman on the return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their 2nd meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from their first one and blew out the Seahawks.
On 3rd down, Hurd. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away.
Fumble shot.
40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. Indy set to go on offense once more. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jamin Davis. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now. And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Fuck.
And the Colts are going to have it here just past the
dang it.
25.
I didn't want him to get a pick.
First interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to
That's my
sooner or
fucking
later.
damn it.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. And the pressure gets to him again. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to let it fly. A fight.
Come on.
And this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Again, Wilson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week and just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Chargers, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0.